Morning world, welcome to Sunday 25th of August, and hopefully you've not missed me too much. Alright, well, Mrs. P is just down there taking the dogs for their Sunday morning walk. I've got as far as the barn. So I'm not complaining about this, although it is a right royal pain in the ankle. It's not actually that painful. I think I've got off quite light, although it is broken. The actual discomfort, it's more a throbbing, dull ache than a true, what I would call a pain, and a bit of soreness where the boot is rubbing on the ankle where it's swollen up. But yeah, I'm not going to dwell too much on that. It's broken. I've got to be sensible for a couple of weeks. So yeah, it's going to restrict what I can do with videos. Obviously, I can't walk and talk now. I have to stop, put the crutches down, lean on something and have a conversation. But just a little bit of progress on the barn. Tim came in day before yesterday and dropped that off. So that is the timber purlins that will go along the front edge, the bottom of the roof, and some of the Zs. I'm assuming there's a few more Zs than that because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3. Yeah, there's definitely going to be more Zs than that. So, but Tim said, could he drop the purlins off in here, in the barn, in the shade, because he had nowhere to put them at his workshop, and they kind of need to be kept under cover, out of the rain and out of the sun. I said, we're not doing anything else in here, so that's why the purlins are in here. I need to get Mikey to put the pressure washer away. I thought about it, but even trying to do that with a broken ankle would actually be, it would definitely come under the heading of stupid. Don't do that. So yeah, I'm just waiting for Emma and Mikey to come down. They're going to chuck a few more square bales out for the cattle. And I just thought I'd come down the yard. Maybe I'll try and get in a Land Rover and go with them. Maybe, if I can get in there. I'm sure I can. It's just how much effort it's going to be. And if they want to take the kids, then there's not enough room. But yeah, we'll see. We'll wait for them to get here, and I'll either hand the camera over to Emma again and she can carry on with it, or I'll try and get in the Land Rover. I wouldn't mind having a wander around the cattle. Maybe if I can get in the back. Mikey could give me a hand, get in the back, and I could just sit on the bale in the back. That would work. I won't try it for a minute. Right, I wandered back up the house because no one turned up. I've literally been here 5 minutes. Now I've got to wander back down again. So apparently the exercise do me good. Although, actually, do you know what? The crutches is making my right hip hurt as much as the ankle. No, you're in disgrace. You were naughty. Me?
Yeah. Turn it round to you.
Why have you been looking at me?
The definition of a person that's broken his foot who's extremely happy. He's the most miserable person on this whole planet.
Does this look like a miserable face?
Oh yeah, well the camera's on. He is effing miserable. Absolutely miserable.
You forget I have the power of the edit.
Miserable.
I'm not miserable, I'm bored.
Miserable. Love you, but you're bloody miserable.
I'm bored. It wasn't even Emma coming in the yard, it was Holly. So I am still waiting. I'm not miserable. I'm just waiting. Biscuit, on the other hand, she's definitely miserable. And yeah. Right, I've gone and done it again. I switched the receiver on the camera, and I switched the microphone on, and then I put the wrong microphone on my coat. The microphone that's on is actually up the house, and I'm wearing mic number 1, not mic number 2. So I've recorded no sound again, which means that now I've got a voiceover of what's going on, and you're going to have to try and keep up. I'm sorry. The one positive thing about that, though, is of course that you can't hear Emma complaining about the weight of the bales and having to get them out of there and getting covered in hay and then itchy and stuff like that, like she did yesterday. I mean, it's not like she's having to do it on her own. Mike is there giving her a hand. Alright, I grant you, the bales are at the back of the barn and he's having to get them out over the top of the star screener. Oh, she's managed to get away without lifting that one at all. Well done, Emma. I said, check the kids, look busy. Mikey can earn his keep. He looks happy. He looks so happy. Yeah, happy in his work. Look at him smiling. He's loving it. Emma, go and give him a hand. He's not loving it at all. Oh, she's complaining. Yeah. Okay. Losing her grip, obviously. Right, well, Mikey's obviously doing most of the donkey work. Luckily for him, he's got somebody in there who's happy to tell him what to do. I'm just out here trying to stay out the way, and I've now just told them that I want to get on the back of the Land Rover as well, and can you leave a bit of space for me on there so I can get in and have a ride round and come down and look at the cattle. So he's there laughing because he doesn't think I can get in the back of the Land Rover. I will prove him wrong. I will. Right, we've decided to go with 10 bales today, which should leave me enough room to get on the back of there. I just said to Mikey, sort of, move that one off there. I want somewhere to sit, and that one there will do. So if I can get up on there, and yeah. So I'm doing there the granddad thing and waving me stick around a bit before my time. Right, Emma's laughing at me because she thinks I can't do it. So I'm now determined to prove her wrong. This is going to be probably not the most graceful thing you've ever seen in your life, but it is happening. I'm definitely going up there. See? Told you. Easy. All I got to do now is get my arse up on that bale. So, and see? Like a pro. Thank you, Emma. Right, thank you for your faith in me. Right, we're going to get this show on the road, go down the field, give the cattle these bales, have a wander around. I can have a look at them as well while I'm down there, make myself useful. Yeah, happy days. Alright, so Emma's decided to go through the barn, so I'm going to have to duck under that one. And when I get the second, I'm going to have to duck even lower because that one actually touches the top of the truck. And duck. Missed. We're okay. Just as well I was paying attention, eh? Yeah. I am going to have to make a bit more effort, mind you, to wean Mikey off of his towny trousers and shoes, because this is not farmer attire at all, is it? No. Go on, mate, let me get. Don't rip your trousers. Don't sit on that knife. No, don't cut it there. No, you cut it by the knot. Always cut the string by the knot, preferably on the short side. That's it. Always cut the string by the knot, because there's nothing worse than having a bit of string with a knot in the middle of it. Okay? Just so you know, mate. Alright, well, not wishing to be completely useless, I'm chucking out what I can as well. So, the thing is, what I'm not realising is I'm throwing the dust all over the boot down here, like that, and that stuff sticks to the foam on the boot like what's named to a blanket, and I have a hell of a job later on removing the evidence of what I've been up to. So yeah, lesson learned there. Well, we were doing quite well right up until there he goes. Frankie decided he wanted to go and play with the cows, so which means Mikey has to decant himself. I can't get up fast enough because it hurt. So yeah, Mikey has to go and recover his dog, who's a bit keen about making friends with cows. So yeah, the little Bugger. Right, that's most of it chucked out now. I've realised the issue with the boot and everything stuck to it, and that I'm going to have to deal with that when I get back at the house, because the wife's going to know what I've been up to if I don't. Mike is just sweeping the back out, getting rid of the last of it. I'm going to give that to Emma. Make sure the kids can't get anywhere near it. We're just going to, like say, clear the last bit out of the back of the truck, and then it'll be mosey our way back up the farm and yeah, put Land Rover away. Right after I've annoyed Emma for a little bit. All I said was, can you turn around and go back through the middle of the cattle, through where they're feeding, so I can have a look at them? And she's taken the long way around and is driving all around the outside of it, and I'm going, I want to look at the cattle. I don't want to do it from over here. I said, don't go around the middle of them. I want to go through the middle of them. I want to count them. And she got snitty with me. she got properly snitty with me. So anyway, she's now understood the instruction, and we are now going to slowly make our way through the cattle so I can have a good look at everything. Make sure everything looks happy and healthy. Yeah, there you go. So that's how we've done it. We've chucked the hay out, plenty of spacing, so there's no chance of any bullying or anything. Not that we have any real bullies out there. They can now spend the rest of the day having a little munch through that lot there. I think there's something out next door. Somebody's got left behind. Hello, mate. All right. I'm now going to ask Emma to go over to the left because I want to check the water tank. Yeah, there's our newest little calf, little 223. So I said to Emma, can you go over to the water tank, please? I want to check the water. She goes, where is that? I said, over there, where it's always been. So, like she didn't know where it was. So she's just trying to make her way through the cattle now, make a path through that I can go over and take a... I just want to check the level in the water tank to make sure they've got plenty. So, and the CU's been left out next door. Oh, there's one. That's one of the youngsters. Probably asleep out there, not even noticed we'd come, so... Well, water tank's good, plenty of water in there. I think it's just those two youngsters left out in the field. They won't come to any harm. So we're going to make our way back up to the farm now. On the way, pull a couple of ragwort. Right, if you're still here, thank you for your patience. Apologies for the sound and cocking it up again. And I trust the voiceover wasn't too terrible or the soundtrack. But yeah, let's try a bit harder tomorrow, shall we? Cheers, folks.